Hey everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of New Strength Sugar Babes. It's actually take two because the internet fucked up. But we've got the lovely Lesley here from New Zealand, but she's actually from Scotland, and she's got two kids, and she's 44, and she's been in the program since January, so coming up to about 8 months now. But I'll let you tell the viewers, why you joined the program.
Okay, so as I was saying to Kitty just before, I felt like I was on a bit of a hamster wheel with signing up for dumb programs, with dumb food plans, and I had some success with it in my early days, probably in my, I'd say early 30s was when I started to kind of think, oh, I'm not that happy with how I'm looking. I'm feeling like I could look a bit better, or, you know, I could look a bit like my younger self. And I was basically, when New Strength found me by spamming me on Facebook, I was in the midst of a program with a gentleman called Rudy Moore, who I believe is English, but he has got a bit of a celebrity following, and I think he's set up in Florida now. And I paid him, it was not expensive, it was $30 or something, and it was a workout plan and a food plan. And I was doing the workouts, but I was doing them in the morning, which was my preferred time to work at the time. And I was doing 6 days a week, and I was starting to find that I didn't have enough time in the morning. So I was literally setting my alarm for 4:30, I think, so that I could get up and work out for an hour and follow this food plan, which involved a lot of Greek yogurt from my recollection, and not much else. It was 1,200 calories a day, which, obviously now I know that that's a terrible idea. I got sick of his food plan quicker than I got sick of his workout routine, so I decided to go a bit off-piste, and I decided that I would do keto. So as I always do, I go in full steam ahead. I'm buying keto pre-workouts. I'm buying little strips that I can piss on and make sure I'm in ketosis, whatever the fuck that means. Yay, it's purple. And within 3 weeks, it was I must have lost 4 kilos in a week, which of course makes you, and I was hyper. And then I think it was about 3 weeks in, and I went into the garage and I was going to do some lunges, and I picked up 4 kilo dumbbells and felt like they weighed 9,000 kilos each. And I just thought, what the fuck has happened? Like, it's not like I was throwing 20 kilos around, but I could do the workout and I was fine, but I was struggling, and I just thought, it's the fucking keto. I can't do that. Not to mention that my mood was horrific, and I was being probably the world's worst mother, and not much better of a wife. So I'm sure I was very difficult to live with at the time, because I was very difficult to live with for me. So I can only imagine what I was like for anyone else who had to live with me. So I think when the New Strength thing first popped up on my Facebook feed, and I looked at it, and my initial thing is probably what a lot of people do, is they go, Ray Pete, who's he? I'm going to read his food plan. And then, of course, good luck finding that, because there isn't one. So it was very difficult to be in that realm where you're kind of going, I'm used to being given this guide, and that's what I have to do. So it wasn't like that. But the little bits that I did read, I thought it was instant that it was like, this makes more sense. This makes more sense. I have to eat more food. And that instantly made more sense to me, because I knew that the majority of my problems were coming from not having enough food.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I had a chat with I did a sales chat, as I said, Kitty, with someone. I don't think Ben works with you guys anymore, does he?
No, actually, Lucy, his girlfriend, is a coach now.
Oh,
We swapped them.
we swapped them.
Yeah.
She's probably better.
Oh, she's better anyway. Much better looking than Ben too. I mean, Ben's very attractive, but Lucy's gorgeous.
Oh, he was, and he was great. He was,
He's good.
he did absolutely nothing wrong. I had already ordered Kate Deering's book, How to Heal Your Metabolism, and was reading it and was loving it. And but some of the things was like, oh my God, I don't know if I'll be able to do that. Liver was one. Oh my God, I hate, and it's fine. I eat it all the time now. But another one was orange juice. Never drink orange juice, but I was like, well, this is saying it's good. These are the reasons it's good. So I'll try it. Obviously I didn't see any massive change to my body, because I wasn't looking at macros. I was just trying to implement changes, and I stopped working out altogether, which wasn't great for my mood either, because I always feel better when I'm exercising. But I didn't know what to do. I was at a point where it was kind of like, well, I've done this and I've done this and I've done this, and I don't know, where am I going to get a plan from? I don't know. So yeah, I had to work at paying off a debt so that I could afford to sign up for the program. And that's what I did. So joined in January, and I said to Shan at the time, I said, you don't need to give me a big sales pitch, Shan, it's fine. We just, whatever motions we need to go. I'm going to make this really easy for you. I'm already there. Just what do I need to do? Where do I need to go now to sign up? And it's been amazing, just amazing. I mean, stat wise, 46 centimeters off my body for if that is what if you want that to rock your world, then that's pretty impressive. 5 kilos, which was, and I'm pretty good with scale weight. I'm like, oh, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But 5 kilos off, and I'm up to 2,000 calories a day. And and I just found out that I was actually eating more than that, because on my recipe for my cherry ripe oat slice, I forgot to put the condensed milk in my recipe. So I've been eating way more. And so now I'm thinking, I bet I get really hungry now.
Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing?
Yeah. And guess what? I didn't blow up to be the size of a small rhino from forgetting the condensed milk.
And you're training for half of the time, or less probably, than what you were doing before.
Less. I got a really bad cold last week, so this has been the first week where I haven't done my 3 days training. That's the first time I've missed a week on Recomposer since I started. And yeah, I haven't actually taken after photos. I've got before photos. I haven't actually taken them. I keep thinking about it, and then on Sunday mornings I'm always like, man, I'm busy, but a huge change. And obviously my husband's noticed as well. It kind of took him a little bit, but then things change with him as well, and I don't notice either. But he does. He kind of went, yeah, you look good. Like I didn't before. Thanks, honey.
Oh, that's so funny.
But subjective measures. I had a Mirena, which I took out pretty much within 3 weeks, I think, of starting the program, because I wanted to give myself the best chance. I was kind of like, I don't want to invest in the program and do all this effort with the food and everything like that and the training, and then just go, oh well, I'm just going to keep this in. You know, it was like I kind of need to really take the bull by the horns and do whatever I need to do to make sure that I'm giving this my all. And yeah, within 3 weeks, got my period, no pain, very short, and ever since then, 28 days, bang on the nose. 28 days, like a clock. Sleep like a baby. And the only time since starting the program when I haven't slept like a baby, I've gone onto Slack and gone, I'm not sleeping very well, and Melissa's gone, up your calories, and then here's your new macros, and then that night I'm done, fine again. Amazing.
Incredible.
So whenever I hear anybody say to me, you know, I don't sleep very well,
I'm like, you don't need enough. Yeah, same. I'm the same. My dad, oh my God, my dad all the time. And like they drink wine still. And I'm like, fuck, I could totally fix you, but he doesn't look, you know, your parents don't listen. But he's like, I've been a lot. Yeah, but you know, I totally get it. Yeah.
Shut up. What do you know?
Yeah. Oh, he can't get his head around the fact that we just don't eat green vegetables anymore. Like he finds that really hard to, but they're drinking milk and they eat eggs, and I got them on the new gel too. I give them new gel. So they're on that, which is good. But anyway, we're not talking about my parents, but yeah, so sleep's got better. What about periods? Good, energy, digestion?
All of it is, I mean, I'm quite a blessed person in terms of my digestion. I don't really have problems there. My husband often says to me, you've got like a cast iron gut, because everyone else can be vomiting and have diarrhea, and I'm like, I'm fine. And you know, so digestion wise, I've not really had massive amounts of problems. So quite lucky there, but my mood and my temperament, I think, has been the biggest change for me. That I am much more level-headed. I used to lose my shit all the time.
Me too. The time. What's that your fault? Your blood sugar was so low.
About absolutely nothing. Nothing. You know. And I think that's probably been the biggest change for me, that I've, you know, I'd take all those centimeters back and those kilos back and only keep the mood. If it was a pick, you know, and also just a new appreciation for my lovely husband, who, bless him, and he's a pain in the arse as well. You know, he's hard to live with too. But I used to think it was him, and now I realize that so much of it was not that it was all me, but that I wasn't helping, that I was looking at it all the wrong way. And yeah, it's, you know, since it's just, everything's just got better and better since I started.
Oh, it's so awesome. So awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. I just love hearing this stuff. And, you know, and I always ask, you know, like when women are coming into the program, they have reservations. And I'm sure you had some of these similar reservations when you first start. So the three main ones, the first one is they're worried about doing it online. So, you know, they're worried, they've never lifted before. They don't know how they're going to go lifting online and learning online. And so how have you found the support, the structure of the program, doing it online?
I found it amazing. I've found it really good. What I found most helpful is I try and do my whole week, and then I send Jake those videos, because I do find that the actual process of sending the videos is a little bit time consuming. That's the biggest kind of downfall of it. Jake has always been amazing, and sometimes it's repetitive, but then when I look back at the videos, I'm like,
I'm getting better.
I can see exactly what he needs me to do. And also sometimes what I'll do is I will do my first set and video it and look at that set and then read what his last comment was about
it's good.
that lift. and then go, no, that was fucked. That deadlift was shite. Look at your back. And then go back and try and improve it. It's, and I think it would probably be harder for someone who's not very tech savvy. I can see why someone in that domain might find that a bit of a challenge. But once Lesley is amazing as well. Like,
and we've got our own dedicated tech person, Lexi, who help you with everything. She's incredible.
You just ask her, and it's so easy. But also all the other women as well. Sometimes it's not even Lexi. Someone else jumps on and goes, "Oh, just do this," and you go, "Oh, great, thanks." And then Lexi's like, "What?" No, don't do that. Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, she's so good. She's so good. I mean, that's why we hired her too, just to support everyone in the technology side, because it can be overwhelming. But when you've got someone there to help you, and all you have to do is reach out and ask, she's brilliant. And what about the second one is time? So, the majority of the women in our program are mums around your age with kids, and they're time poor. What would you say to a woman who's worried she didn't have time?
Of course you've got fucking time. Of course you've got fucking time. What else are you making time for? It's all you need to do. The only thing is it's being organized. It's not about the amount of time. You're going to spend less time in the kitchen. You just need to be more organized with that time. That's what I would say. And yes, it can be, like, you do need to look in your freezer and go, have I got enough for the week? And then, but you just make a plan. You look through the recipe book, you find shit you want to eat, make it, try it. If you don't like it, I hate wasting, so I'll still eat it anyway, even if I don't love it. I'll just make an adjustment or do something different. I think you've always got time for things that are a priority to you. So if you make it the priority, then you've got time. If you tell yourself you don't have time, then go to McDonald's. That's, you can't kind of teach someone that if they are already saying they don't have time, and especially if they're in the rut where they've got time to go to a health food shop and buy some dumbass fucking keto pre-workout kit and piss on a stick to check they're in ketosis. That was me, by the way. I'm not judging anyone else. I'm purely talking about myself. You do have time. You do have time. And if you're anything like I was, you're spending, God, I was doing like 1.5 hour to 2 hour workouts every day, 6 days a week.
Crazy.
If you've got time to do that, you don't have to work out for that long. If I'm focused and onto it and don't need a rest because I've managed to completely royally fuck myself by doing Bulgarian split squats, I can get through my workout in an hour if I push and it's not too busy, and I can get the stuff that I need. An hour, so that's, and the to and fro time to the gym, because I used to work out at home, that's a little bit added, but I've found a great gym that's close, and it's not really expensive. It's yes, it's all of us are time poor, especially those of us who have got a family and work as well. It's and it is a juggling act, and sometimes, but you do have time, and you also let yourself realize that on the days where you go, oh fuck, I fucked it, I don't have time, then you've got, I don't know, like mashed potatoes in the freezer, or you've got something on standby, or eat a couple of eggs. It's
have some juice. Yeah, it's easy. Yeah, the food's easy.
It is easy. It's and if you want to make it complicated, you can. If you want to mess around and make amazing recipes, then you can. But you can also live on very basic food. I kind of go up and down, so I'll have a day in the kitchen where I'll do loads of new recipes and I've got great, quite inventive stuff. And then there's other days when I'm literally on, maybe some fish and some potatoes. So it's time-wise, I spend less time doing it all now on this program than I did.
And the third one is money. So a lot of women are, worried about investing this money in themselves. Do you feel that you've got value for the money that you've invested?
Absolutely, 100%. And I do understand that bit, because that was what put me off to begin with. And also being an avid buyer of $30 28-day plans. It felt like, it kind of felt, oh, is it too long term? Is it, can I, commit to that amount of time? But literally, I look at it now and I think I was easily spending that money on shite that did nothing for me. Or things that made me feel good in that moment. But absolutely worth the money. And I don't drink anymore. So, which I never thought I would say. Because I was a massive, not an alcoholic. I wasn't massively into spirits. It's not like I went out and partied anymore, being home, but I was drinking wine every single day. And even when I decided not to, I still didn't want to say I don't drink anymore. I still, but now I'm quite happy to say it. How much was I spending on wine?
I think too,
easily
if you're a big drinker, like I was the same, and now it's like, it's not that I never drink anymore. Like every now and then I'll have a couple of cocktails or a glass of champagne, but it's never like, I don't feel like I need to drink now. It's just like on the odd occasion I'll be like, oh, I might have a nice cocktail, and that's it. Whereas before it consumed me. Like I had to drink every day, and smash it on the weekends,
Yeah, I was a person who would, if I knew I had half a bottle of wine in the fridge, then I would have to stop at the wine store on the way home to get another bottle in case it wasn't enough.
I know, it's crazy, eh? You know what it is though too? It's just that because it's so low calories all the time, your blood sugar's so low that you want to drink. Like I find now that I'm adequately fueled, I just don't have that need to drink anymore. So I think that's a big part of it too. And finally, Lesley, if a woman was sitting on the fence about joining, what would you say to her?
I would ask yourself why you're sitting on the fence initially, and be honest with yourself. But I would say get off the fucking fence, because you're, all of the things that you have tried, have they worked? Are you managing to sustain them long term? Can you honestly see yourself still eating 1,200 calories and not binging and then punishing yourself because you've decided to eat an entire tub of ice cream in one sitting? Don't sit on the fence. It's the fence is for losers. No.
Well, the fence will just continue to be starving and hungry and never get anywhere.
And there's lots of reasons why people would be on the fence, but if they are the reasons that you are not convinced it will work, or that you think you have or just ask yourself, what are your alternatives? If you are looking for self-improvement with a bunch of people who can support you, and I don't have a gym buddy. I don't know anybody who is on this plan. It's not like I go around and and discuss this as much as people discuss at my workplace, for example. Low calorie this, low calorie that. Oh, can I have half a courgette? Oh no, I'm maxed out on my 500 calories for the day. I don't. But the company that I feel like I have is way better than when I used to be involved in those workplace chats. The support with the Facebook and the Slack channels and the coaches, and it is easily value for money. And I don't even post as much as a lot of the other women. I'm not on Slack a lot. I'm probably not even getting the full value that I could from it.
Mm.
So I'm absolutely stoked to have started it.
Ah.
And delighted with my results. And I can't thank you guys enough for Facebook stalking me and then emailing 5 million
I'm pretty
times.
good at this Facebook marketing now.
Yeah.
I'm finding all the women to say, but you know what? The best thanks you can give me is just doing it and getting a result and actually committing, which you have, which is just so awesome. It makes me so happy because I know how life-changing it can be if women can just, do it and, fail forward. But if you're a woman and you're watching this and you want to think about getting off the fence, just click on the link below and you can book in a free call with Jess or Angelina and have a chat with them. There's no obligation to join. We just want to see if you're actually a good fit for the program because, it's a commitment. You're committing to yourself. You're committing to growing and learning. It's not just here's your food plan, here's your training program. It's like we teach you and we empower you and it takes work, but you'll be free forever. So I really appreciate you, Lesley, taking the time out to chat with me. And I think you've just frozen, which is perfect timing because we're just about to the end. So thank you again, and I will chat to you in the program. Bye. Bye. We got her back. I was just finishing. I was like, "That's good timing." You just froze. I'm like, "Good timing." Yeah.
I know.
I was like,
I didn't hear anything.
No, I was just thanking you, and I was saying good timing that it's just frozen now. You got right to the end and then it froze. But thanks again. I really appreciate it.
Oh, no worries, Kitty.
All right. Bye.
Have a
Bye.
good night.